Hey guys, it's Elena Supreme here, and today I'm coming with a book review. Now, 4 months ago, I told you guys that I got a really good book, and now I said I would give a review when I'm done reading it. So, I told you that I was a slow reader, etc. Whatever. So, without further ado, let me just tell you guys that in the description box below, I have a link to the book, which is way cheaper than what is on the back of the book, which is the original price. So definitely check it out if you're interested. For one, let me just say that the language in this book is very simple for you to understand. He's very straightforward, and he explains in such a way that there's no way you can be confused. Okay, so he takes you through the journey of the history of alchemy and then brings you to the uses of alchemy from medieval times into today, all the way from understanding that the first psychologist was an alchemist. Okay, so he answers questions like, what is alchemy? The art of transformation, personalized. He discusses how you become your own philosopher's stone. Okay, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you're gonna eat this book into shreds. Okay, if you love astrology, you're gonna eat this book into shreds. Okay, there's no way you're not gonna love this book. Okay, if you like psychology, you're just gonna okay, if you like art, you're going to love it. If you study spirituality, you are going to love it, I promise you. Okay, it discusses things like the land of Kim, the relationship of Christianity and alchemy, especially during the medieval times. So in that time, I noticed that Christians always had the wrong thoughts of alchemy, and he explains why and what happened and what thoughts exactly. He also talks about the symbology that alchemists use, such as like roses. One quote is, "Rose is much more meaningful, much older, and deeply embedded in the human subconscious mind. A rose demonstrates like the paradox of purity and passion, life and death, things of that sort." So if you ever took in a rose to a funeral, which I've done with my aunt, like, you know, this was just all hit me in the spots. It just hit me everywhere. Okay, or like the use of dragons. So if you ever seen someone who has knowledge of like any type of form of fighting skills, like karate or something like that, and you see like how they have dragons on the back or whatever symbology that they use to describe their art, that's all alchemy. Okay, they talk about personality. So like if you ever taken the 16 personality test, which I am an ESFJ. Okay, so let me know what personality thing you have, if you definitely know what kind you are. It talks about that, okay, which is really dope. It talks about some really great stuff. He talks about the law of mental, which alchemists use things as imaginito. Imaginito is different from imagination because imaginito is more focused rather than imagination. Okay, but one thing that really stood out to me when I was listening to a review of this book is the sacred marriage within you. So it's taking your masculine energy and your feminine energy and uniting it and becoming whole. Okay, it's just so much stuff in here. You know, if you're interested, the link that I have definitely tells you about the description here and tells you about the author. He has other books. He also links you to other books that you can read, other websites, he's just so, it was so effective. Okay, and so organized, and it covers so many things. Okay, it makes you really understand that everything is legitly one. Whatever you're into, if you're into anything, it could be art, it can be what did I write here? Art, spirituality, psychology, making elixirs, sociology, therapy, if you're into anything like that includes any of that, which is pretty broad, you're gonna love this book. If you're studying it, like for when I'm just starting out, if I'm just starting to get into topics like that, you're going to love it. It's a great start, a great starting book to have. And also magic, it also talks about magic. It's just so much stuff. I mean, really, transformation is magic, honestly. Okay, so everything is so one. If you are a spiritual teacher and you're trying to teach one but you don't know about alchemy, bruh, you're missing a big picture to the puzzle. Okay, so if you're into things like chakras, bruh, I'm speechless. Okay, I'm speechless of how good this book is and how much I learned about alchemy from this book. So if you're into this, please let me know. Comment below if you decide to read it. If you're deciding to get it, I definitely want to know what you think of the book. And remember that in the description box below, I do have a link to the book where you can get the book for a cheaper price than what this book actually is. And if you're into any of my other videos, I'm going to put it up here or over there, you know, over. Okay, I'm gonna put it somewhere. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on any of my upcoming new adventures with books or whatever is happening. With all that being said, always remember that word is bond, one love, peace.